The have and the have-nots in the United States of America have been widening for the last, 35 years. Whenever you have people praising the stability or the forward movement of capitalism, you're gonna have a Donald Trump. Because if he keeps doing what he does, people, the most they're gonna say about him, most the uneducated person's gonna say about him is, oh, well, he's a great businessman. Well, slave owners were great businessmen too. And they didn't have too much of an expense going against their assets. The have-nots, basically what they have not. Do they have not intangible things? Do they have not opportunity? Do they not have the mindset to be ready for the next 10 years? Do they not have the collective effort or even the awareness of how they have to be collective against what's coming? These times, they are changing, but times always change. They're just changing very rapid because it's helped out with technology, gadgets. Never was a time you see so many people with gadgets to where they could communicate to somebody, whether close or far, than these last 10 years. You had phones and they were on the edge of being smart, but you didn't have the amount of gadgets. You didn't have social media go to the next level, and you didn't have the accessibility where somebody could whip and also communicate with somebody on the other side of the planet in an instant. ISPs are the ones that have the governing order, and they're kind of silent in the shadows because nobody really can identify what a ISP is. They don't read the fine print. If the ISPs all just said, okay, we got to do it this way, then it changes the world like that. Internet service providers. These are different times. You just got to adapt. I mean, the asteroid hits Earth, the dinosaurs dead and they're out. So same thing, with technology. It's like, you got to figure out your best way on how to manage it before it masters you.
The problems come from home first. Like, you can't blame it on this. You can't blame it on the police. You can't blame it on the white man. After a while, shit, they also do fucked up shit, but in fear of consequences, it's supposed to start at home.
Brooklyn, New York was a little bit, like when I was super young, like 6, 7, 8, 9, it wasn't so bad. But by the time I turned 13, things in the neighborhood took a turn. So the music was a way for me to really just, not hanging out with the wrong crowd.
I walked with the biggest shoulders in the world to say, I got this, you don't have this. This is the power that I have. To me, the tangible medium, it means everything because it gave you a leverage.
I called Chuck and I said, Chuck, did you hear this? And he was like, yo, Hank, I was listening to the same thing. That shit got me on fire. I'm pissed. He said, so we went in and made what we considered to be the inverse of I Know You Got Soul, which was Rebel.